Disney adults have officially lost their minds. Disney adults have officially lost their minds. There are some things in life that I just will never understand, and I'm fully content with that being true. There are people out there right now that think the government controls the weather. When you have sitting people in the government telling us that is true, spreading that information, there are people out there that will believe it too. But then there are Disney adults. In the wake of a catastrophic Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Milton, currently headed for basically all of Florida.
What would you say to people tonight who are saying, you know what, I'm going to ride this out, I've ridden others out. What would you say to people who aren't heeding those evacuation orders?
Well, I can tell you right now that they may have done that in others. There's never been one like this. And this, Helene was a wake-up call. This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
There are people in theme park communities, notably surrounding the Disney community, freaking out because they don't know whether or not there'll be a Halloween party on Thursday or Wednesday or whatever the Need to see if anyone in this group might have any information on this. Does anyone know if local Floridians can shelter from the hurricane at Walt Disney World? Which is a normal question to ask. A family member lives in Florida and they're considering staying home or possibly going to WDW for this next hurricane. Does anyone know if you can buy a room to ride out the hurricane? Or if you can pay for a day pass and ride out the hurricane in the park? Busch Gardens in Tampa was the first amusement park to announce the closure. Will Howl-O-Scream tickets be refunded? I was looking forward to Thursday's event. Someone asking the real questions. Where will the animals go? Someone on the Universal Orlando Reddit page asking if Halloween Horror Nights will still be happening on October 9th, which is tomorrow, when the hurricane is set to be in full force. I'm thinking they will cancel the Halloween party tomorrow night because it looks like there will be landfall early Wednesday morning. You guys think so? And the only person with a brain in this thread commented saying, I think I need to unfollow this group for a bit. I am just shocked by the fact that people are worried about a Halloween party when hundreds of folks are going to be going through a life-changing event in a few days. As of this morning, the question, is Disney World in Orlando closed during Hurricane Milton, was frequently Googled question. Hey, we have tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on Thursday this week. Will anyone let us know if they hear anything about its status? We do too. Not looking good. Even if the party is on, I'm not sure our flight will be. It will say on the app. They have not canceled anything as of now. You'll get an email with information if your party gets canceled. Strange that Disney is still open, but there are no park reservations available for all 4 parks. No way are they all at capacity. Any thoughts? They are all limiting capacity. Lots of work has to be done to prepare the parks for shutting down. Skyliner cars will probably start being removed and stored for safety. Disney announced 2 days ago that they were blocking reservations. Expect limited capacity after the park reopens. They did that for Hurricane Ian. Common sense will tell you that the park will more likely close for Wednesday. Serious recommendation here. If you're getting upset by people asking questions or expressing disappointment about their vacation on this vacation-oriented Facebook group, it may be a good idea for you to unfollow the group until this is over. You have enough storm-related stress to deal with without adding the additional stress of getting worked up by what strangers are doing or saying. I have a friend in Orlando that works for Disney. She said she can't leave until the park closes, and they won't close until the hurricane is there. It might be too late by the time they close for her to get out. Disney needs to do better. Employers need to do better. In the Disney World subreddit, Orlando forecast shows a sunny Friday through Sunday. With so many canceled trips, is this weekend ideal to arrive to empty parks with no lines? Or will the hurricane negatively impact a visit through next week? This person says, if it's truly as bad as predicted, you may not be able to get down to Disney. Roads will be blocked by downed trees and debris. There could be standing water on roads. People who evacuated to Orlando will be trying to return to their homes, etc. And the guy responds, my trip is booked. If I fly out 2 days later instead of canceling a much-needed break from my life with my little girl, then I'm an insensitive a-hole. Got it, thanks. Making the impact of Hurricane Milton a focal point in a Disney World sub would be like posting NFL stats in the baseball sub, which would get deleted. This isn't a weather, hurricane, or local Floridian hurricane sufferers club. It's a theme park sub. People travel to theme parks and talk about their travel plans there. Hurricane impact discussions belong elsewhere, in my opinion. In the wake of a catastrophic Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Milton, which has led meteorologists, notably the most tenured meteorologist in all of Florida, to cry on national television.
It has dropped 50 millibars in 10 hours. I apologize. This is just horrific. Maximum sustained winds are 160 miles per hour, and it is just gaining strength in the Gulf of Mexico, where you can imagine the winds, the seas are just so incredibly hot, record hot, as you might imagine. You know what's driving that. I don't need to tell you. Global warming, climate change, leading to this and becoming an increasing threat.
With Hurricane Milton on the way, and these Florida amusement park vacation groups, notably on Facebook and Reddit, specifically the Disney and Universal message boards, I've been seeing such a fundamental level of disconnect that I could not even form a coherent thought about this, so I felt compelled to make this video and show you. As of 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on October the 8th, 17.4% of Florida's gas stations are out of gas, so people that want to evacuate can't. That's about 1 in 6 gas stations in Florida. There's no gas. They can't evacuate. And then there are people on these message boards wondering, why can I go to Disney? Pluto the dog. Really quite dystopian.
The county has ordered a mandatory evacuation for zones A, B, and C. Please rush any storm preparations to completion and evacuate.
Thanks for tuning into this Wild Wild Westland video. I did finish it, and then after I finished it up, Disney did make a statement saying that they will continue to closely monitor the path of Hurricane Milton, and based on the latest projection, they are making additional operational adjustments for the safety of their guests and cast members beginning Wednesday, October 9th. And the most crazy part of all of this is that they say that they're not going to be closing their theme parks and Disney Springs until 1 p.m. tomorrow, October 9th. Oh my God, that's not enough time for people to get to safety. Your job is not worth it. Your Mickey Mouse is not worth it. Universal is doing something similar, and they're going to be open till tomorrow at 2 p.m. as well. This is just this is ridiculous. To all the friends and family and everyone in Florida, we wish you all the best. Please stay safe the best that you can. I don't really know what else to say other than my thoughts are with you. I hope that it's not as bad as they say it's going to be, but it seems like it's going to be very, very bad. So this is meant to be a lighthearted, fun channel. I just started it, but I don't know. I feel horrible about this.